Hey, hi. Welcome into my reseller channel, Flippin' Hippos. I'm glad to see you. You're watching this on Monday, the 26th. And because it's a Monday, that means it's time for what sold on all the places. So I'm not going to keep repeating this all year, but I will repeat it a couple more times as we get into this new series. Just for the folks that are returning after my long hiatus and coming back to watch my videos, or if you're new here. I will be doing my what sold videos in 2026 just a little bit differently. I'm not going to show you all my sales, just the highlights, or items I want to show you because they have a teachable moment or something I want to talk about with you. The reason I'm doing that is I have a volume-based business. I sell a lot of the same brands, the same items, or very similar items over and over again in volume. And nobody wants to come here every Monday and look at 12 beaded necklaces that are similar that sold for 15 and 20 bucks, or all my Old Navy or Gap jeans that all sell for right around the same price. It gets repetitious and kind of boring. This is a teaching channel. I want you to come back always because you're curious and you want to learn and we have fun and everything is exciting. So I don't want to show you all the bread and butter, same stuff over and over. So we're just going to go into these new what sold videos this year, assuming all the bread and butter stuff is selling. We don't need to show it. We don't need to talk about it. It's happening. It's boring. But what I do want to do is show you the highlight reel. Highlight reel, of course, is going to be items I sold for more money than usual, really great finds that I had that sold, but also items that have a teachable moment. And sometimes those are going to be bread and butter items. So we're going to look today at eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari. I do also sell on Whatnot and Depop, but again, I'm just trying to pull out the exciting highlight reel. And on Whatnot, I also haven't figured out how to show you the orders without it revealing my buyers' names and or other information, which is not good, and I'm not going to share that. What I can tell you is I've sold a lot of plush on Whatnot. I'm moving a lot of my really old plush over there and marking it about 50% off of what I wanted on eBay originally. And it is moving. I'm shipping like 1 or 2 plush a day. These are static sales. They're not Whatnot shows. So I'm just moving items over there for the buy it now for the static sales. And they are moving. I would show them to you, I guess, if I could figure out how not to show you all my buyers' information. But those might also fall in the humdrum of the bread and butter business. Ooh, she's selling her plush, clearancing it out. So, but let's look at the highlights. I've got my screen ready to share with you. Or I thought I did. All right, there we go. And I'm going to put myself down here in the corner like so. And we're going to go through these tabs and talk about it. Torrid is a really good plus size brand. And I feel like a lot of resellers overlook it as, oh, that's just a mall brand, or, oh, that's just bread and butter. It's a plus size brand. I'm here to tell you that I sell Walmart branded jeans, plus size, at $25 used. Torrid is a better brand than Walmart. All plus size jeans should be something, if you sell jeans, and you have a relatively good cost of goods, inexpensive thrift stores or the Benz or however you buy your stuff, you want to get all the plus size brands. Lane Bryant, Torrent, Walmart, Target, plus size sells. These sold for almost $20 plus 10 shipping. I do put $9.99 flat rate shipping on my jeans. It usually costs me somewhere between $5 and $8 to ship, depending on where it's going. You remember I'm in Pittsburgh. So if it's going anywhere over here, it's going to cost more. So that just covers me and any raises the U.S. Postal Service is going to do. And if you're new and you're still confused about shipping and everything, tomorrow's Tutorial Tuesday video, we're going to talk about shipping. So stay tuned for that. Come back and watch it. Indiana Hoosiers, did I say that correctly? Hoosiers. Repose pants. These are a size XXL, which is a plus size. They're really comfortable looking. I'm not a basketball fan. I'm assuming Hoosiers is basketball. I'm not even a sports person. I'm a nerd. I like to read and I like video games. It's basketball, right? If these hadn't been new at tags, I might have kept these for myself. Even though I'm not a Hoosier fan, these look so comfortable. These would be really good lounge pants or pajama pants. As most of you know, I live my life in pajamas. I have some on right now on the bottom because all you see up here, I'm business on top and a relaxation on the bottom, I guess. I love lounge pants. But anyway, these were cool because they were new at tags. They were a big size. They had a recognizable sports ball team. And they sold for $24 all in with shipping. Coldwater Creek. This is a brand a lot of people avoid. They think it's a mall brand. I will say I don't necessarily pick up the Coldwater Creek branded clothing on purpose, with exceptions like plus size or something really unique or a nice print. If it's style forward or a reason to choose it for style. But their costume jewelry I do really well with, and I get it in my bulk buys of costume jewelry. I pay about $6 a pound. And this sold for, holy, gonna make me math, like 25, 24, 25, all in. For Coldwater Creek, just costume jewelry. So don't overlook the costume jewelry and don't overlook like Chico's, Coldwater. A lot of people say the Piazzo, they don't like that brand. I do fine with it. I just don't put the brand in the title. I don't lead with it. I just do a good title with descriptive words like I would my unbranded jewelry, and then I put that brand in the title, and I get the same price for it as I get for this stuff. This is a handmade double hoop silver pendant necklace. That's a lot to say. It's mouthful. And again, this isn't anything branded or even too exciting. It's not a statement necklace. There's nothing loud or gaudy or anything about it. It's very simple, minimalistic, and it sold for right around $28 all in. Dress Barn. Everyone passes Dress Barn up. Me too. Unless those general rules I spoke about earlier. This is a plus size midi longer skirt. I love maxi skirts in any brand. They do really well. But these midi ones also do. And it's a 3X, so it's a plus size. And it sold for right around $26 all in. I love Old Navy. Everyone knows that's one of my favorite bread and butter brands to sell, especially with jeans and things. These pajamas were 99 cents. When our Goodwill has the 99 cents day, I do check out the pajama section. A lot of times they'll have these two pieces in there, and you get both pieces for the 99 cents. And they do that with their scrub sets too, that has the top and bottom. I'm all about getting two pieces of clothing for just 99 cents. I love it. This is super cute. It's got hearts all over it. I'm probably going to go out on a limb here and guess it may have sold now because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And these are really cute, cozy pajamas. But 17 plus 8, $25 all in for Old Navy two-piece pajama pants. Don't overlook the pajamas. I do well with the Secret Treasures Walmart nightgowns, 18 to 20 bucks every time. Don't overlook things just because you have it in your head that it's a mall brand or it's a bread and butter brand. Unless you specifically do not source those kinds of brands, kind of rethink what you're looking at. A lot of resellers turn their nose up at a lot of things that I make good money on, and I churn and burn it all day long. And that's what I built my business on. And that's what I can talk about and teach you guys. These are handmade. That's a piece of felt. These came in a bulk buy of jewelry. That is a piece of felt that someone made the pattern and cut out the felt and glued these beads to. I didn't make it, but I mean, it's very clearly handmade. So I said they were handmade. They're just felt fabric beaded earrings, and I got $17 for them. I feel like some people might have seen something like this in their bulk buy and, oh, that's trash, and throw it away. Not me. Paige is still a brand I love. I just want to point that out. A lot of brands of jeans have unfortunately been victims of the race to the bottom, and Paige has kind of held its own. They sold for $35. Just another example of some of the really cool costume jewelry I get. I sell costume jewelry from $8 to $50, $60 sometimes, just depending on the piece, how long it's been around, if I'm going to do an offer or whatever. But I get real excited about stuff like this that sells for like $20 on Etsy. Okay, I want to show you this. Now, longtime viewers, you probably remember me talking about this last year and the year before. I have a subscription to Ipsy. And if you don't know what that is, it's IPSY, Ipsy. And they're like a makeup and skincare subscription service. It's like, I want to say $11, but it might have gone up to more than that. And I renew mine yearly and pay for the whole year, so I get like a special discount. But let's say it's $12 to $14 a month for your subscription. And every month you get 5 sample sizes of items. And you fill out a survey and your kind of skincare you have and what kind of makeup you like and the shades you like. And you can tell them, I want all makeup or all skincare or a mix of both. So you can really personalize your subscription and get things you like. And they're just sample sizes, but they're really expensive brands from like Sonora. I'm saying that wrong. Sephora. Sonora Desert is in Arizona. Sephora brands like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which I love. So you get these really nice brands. And essentially you're just trying them out to see if you want to buy them, and then they'll give you deals. I don't often buy stuff. I just use all my sample sizes. I haven't bought makeup in a long time, or skincare really. But sometimes, very occasionally, in my subscription, I get something I don't want or I'm not going to use. So just like with electronics, as a reseller, when in doubt, part it out. I keep the 4 pieces of makeup or skincare that I'm going to use, and the one or two maybe I don't like that month, I sell. Remember when I said it's like $12 for your monthly subscription? I sold this for $10. So my profit's probably around $8 after everything, right? So I paid $4 for my subscription that month. So it's just something I like to do. I like to get samples of makeup and skincare and then just part out what I don't use. And you can apply that to anything in your life, because as a reseller, anytime you buy anything or spring clean your house or don't want items anymore, you get to sell them. It's a perk of being us. Everyone hates Beanie Babies and Beanie Boos and anything tie. But listen, these Beanie Boos with the glitter eyes that are the larger ones like this, you see how he's bigger? He's like a foot tall. He's not like a Beanie Baby size. You can still get about $15 for these. I'm not purposely seeking these out anymore or sourcing these. I still have some. But if I could find them for a quarter or 50 cents still, I would pick them up. All right, that is all of the sales highlights from the week of January 15th through the 22nd. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw, let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It helps me feed my hungry hippos. I'll see you in the next one.